Hey guys, what up? It's Mr. So Real, and in today's video I wanted to do a short video on some Titanfall 2 news about the DLC that is very soon upcoming. And in their blog post that they posted, they told us about what things we should be expecting once that DLC drops, and I wanted to give you guys a heads up on that so that you know what you're going to get when it comes out pretty much next week. Okay, so first off, they wanted to make sure in the blog post that they were crystal clear about the fact that the DLC's maps, modes, and weapons would all be free for all players that bought Titanfall 2. So they wanted to do this to make sure that everyone was on the same page. There was no one being left out by not purchasing certain maps with season passes and stuff like that. And I talked about this in some of my other Titanfall 2 videos, and it's really good to see them clarify this for newer players or for people who weren't quite understanding that this stuff was going to be free, and they wanted it to do it to help the community stay strong and let players play together. So this is a really good move, and I'm loving the fact that they're doing this. The next thing that they talked about in the blog post was that with the launch of the DLC, the first DLC that they're doing, they're going to open up a store which will allow you to purchase new skins, camos, and Prime Titans for what they are calling a modest price. So there will be no in-game currency, no lockboxes, no things that you have to use RNG to get. You won't have to craft anything or any silly stuff like that. These things that you'll be able to buy will purely be cosmetics, and they will not affect gameplay or anything to do with interacting with other players in the game. This is all going to be cosmetics and stuff to kind of deck out your characters to look the way that they want. I'm really happy about this. I think that letting players pay for cosmetics is not a huge deal. I think that letting them get maps and stuff for free is amazing, and I think this is a really good move, and I am so happy that it is not RNG based, because games similar to Overwatch, where you can pay for these skin type things but it's still kind of RNG, you never know exactly what you're going to get, so you get what you pay for. I don't think anybody's going to complain about getting what they pay for and getting a good value for their money. I'm stoked for this, and I can't wait to see what this new store is like and see what these skins and all this other stuff looks like. I promise you that I'll be buying a bunch of this stuff, so I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm happy that they're bringing the store to the game. Alright, so now let's go over the timing and what you get. Now, the first DLC will be dropping on November the 30th, and it is called Angel City's Most Wanted. And now they're going to go, in the blog post, they go into a little bit more detail on exactly what do you get with Angel City's Most Wanted. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to get is the Angel City map. It is a fan favorite map from Titanfall 1, so if you played Titanfall 1, you should be kind of familiar with this. And fans who pre-ordered Titanfall 2 will get access to the Angel City map starting on November the 30th. All players that got the game later, if you didn't pre-order it, you will have access to the map from December the 3rd. Alright, so starting December the 3rd. Now, the things that you can get are the Wingman Elite Pistol. There's also the Titan kits that are going to come out, so you can get more customization for your Titans with these new kits. For Ion, he is going to get the refraction lens. This is going to be a splitter rifle that splits 5 ways. Interested to see how that turns out. Scorch is going to get the Scorched Earth. The flame core ignites the ground, leaving thermite in its wake. So when you do the smash with Scorch, you're going to have basically a flame carpet, kind of like a napalm flame carpet. That sounds pretty cool. North Star is going to have threat optics. Enemies are going to be highlighted when you zoom in. So when you aim your weapon and you zoom in, the enemies are going to be highlighted. I'm wondering if this is going to be like a map hack kind of thing where they get some kind of glow around them. We'll wait to see how that turns out. Tone is going to have a burst loader. So aiming the weapon allows the 40mm to store up to 3 shots to burst fire. This sounds kind of crazy. Tone is already strong as is, but having all 3 shots loaded, locked and loaded and ready to go, sounds like it's going to be harsh. Legion is going to have hidden compartments, so Power Shot has 2 charges. Ronin is going to have phase reflex, so when you are doomed, when you're about to die, Ronin phases out of danger. Sounds pretty cool. We'll see how that goes. Now, Pilot Execution, they're going to have inner pieces, so you can phase into an unsuspecting victim. Oh my god, this is gotta be something I'm picking up. This sounds too cool. Oh man, I'm looking forward to that one. Then there's going to be the stats screen to let you know what your stats and stuff are. There's going to be an FAQ menu for people who are still kind of lost with the game a little bit. And then, of course, there's going to be the in-game store. All of this stuff sounds really cool and sounds like things that I think a lot of players are looking forward to, and adding a little bit more variety into the game with new things for your Titans. And of course, the execution is going to be just good fun for people to play around with and troll other players with. I'm looking forward to that execution. That sounds really, really cool. Now, just so you know, this is not the end of the DLC package. There will be more in the future, and they said Angel City's Most Wanted is just the beginning of our support for Titanfall 2, and we have more drops that will differ in size and scope, but the additional maps, modes, and weapons available will continue to be free. So they're going to be revealing more stuff that's coming next year with the new DLCs and packs and stuff that they'll be dropping, and then they give us a little hint at what is to come. Now, one of the things, the first thing that they talk about is game mode twists. Changing things up and trying out new ways to play is a big part of how we work here at Respawn. We're carrying the philosophy over to multiplayer with semi-regular events that will change up rule sets on certain games, giving them a twist to how you might normally play them. Changes like these force players and ourselves to look at the game differently and try some things that you may have never tried before. I think this is great. If there's one thing that I've complained about with certain games in the past or as of lately, is that variety is lacking, and I think gamers deserve to have variety be a mainstay for their games, especially if they plan on putting long hours into them or caring about their characters and really showing love to the franchises. I couldn't be happier about this, and I think most players should be applauding Respawn for making it very clear that they are going to be adding variety and keeping the game fun and making sure that people get a lot of enjoyment out of the game. I'm sure they spend a lot of time putting hours and hours into the game, making it as good as it is, and it is a very, very good game. It's an excellent game, and dare say it, my personal game of the year. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about the DLC. But yeah, I think variety is great, and I'm really happy to hear that they're stating it publicly that they're going to be adding twists to the game modes and making it more variety and have more fun. Now, looking at the social side of things to come, they're going to have double XP weekends. This is kind of a mainstay for a lot of the multiplayer games, and they're going to be, good ways to bring your friends in to have some fun over the weekend playing the game, get double XP, get more merits, level up, get stuff that you want, and I think that's awesome. And the another thing that they're going to be doing is top networks recognition. So as you know, if you've played the game, that you can make a network for you and your friends, or like a group, and you can all play together. So what they're going to do is have a way to show off and kind of advertise almost certain networks, so that if you want to meet certain players in certain areas or play with certain people, then you can with these networks. And it's a good way to kind of let players meet other people that they may not have otherwise met and have a good time. I think all of this is in the name of fun, and I cannot complain at all about this. I think this is a great way to get people involved, get people interested, and kind of show off groups of people that you may have missed or never have heard of. This is, I think, a really good thing. The last thing that they go into are the social giveaways. Now, if you're on Twitter, they say to make sure to follow @Respawn, because every Wednesday they're doing random giveaways of stuff like the Titanfall art book, signed posters, and much more. As of the recording of this video, I know that they're giving away headphones, so you may want to check that out. And that is pretty much all the stuff that they can talk about at the moment. But remember, there's going to be a lot more stuff coming in the future, and the DLC, Angel City's Most Wanted, if you pre-ordered, is coming out on the 30th. And if not, it'll be coming out shortly at the beginning of December. So make sure you have your eyes out for that. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this Angel City map is like. Remember, I am a PS4 player. I did not play the original Titanfall, but I am loving the hell out of Titanfall 2. This game is a lot of fun. I'm highly recommending it. And I'm really happy that a lot of the people subscribed to my channel have bought the game. They've gone out and bought the game. And I'm really happy about that. If you're new to my channel, as of the recording of this, there's actually a giveaway for a free Titanfall 2 copy, and the giveaway is going to end tonight, so probably in less than 12 hours or so by the time you see this, if you see this right away. I'm giving away a copy of Titanfall 2 for the PlayStation 4. If you're interested in that, make sure you check on the link in the description. Hopefully you can get in before the time is up. If not, I may be doing another one in the coming future, so if you're new to the channel, make sure you stop by and say hello in the comments. So until the next video, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is the news for Titanfall 2. I am Kon, Mr. So Real. I'll catch you guys later in the next video. I'm out.